Hi, my name is Elizabeth J, and we are back for another The Meat Project video. Today's video will essentially just be about fucking dating. I don't know, recently I've been dating some weird characters and they've just really got me focusing on myself, which is kind of odd. Most of the time people say, oh, I'm dating, and then they just lose sight of themselves, whereas when I'm dating someone, I just look at what I dislike about them and I look at myself and I'm saying, okay, what do I not like this because I see this in myself? And then I just have to be like, man, okay, readjustment. And then I keep going. And I think the thing is though, once I see something in someone else that I either see and I don't want to acquire, or I see in myself as well and I'm trying to change myself and trying to grow, then I pretty much be like, we can't date anymore, which I feel so terrible about, because I'm like, I don't want to date you because the way you're acting isn't giving me a good influence on my own life, which is totally reasonable. And anyone who doesn't agree with you when you're saying that, you kind of need to drop them anyway, because it's just not in your best interest. But it doesn't make me feel any good about doing it, because recently I've been talking to this person, and then I just saw a lack of ambition in them. I saw a lack of actively doing things, actively pushing your own agenda on yourself, not even on anyone else, just like pushing on yourself and realizing what you want in life and going for it. And I didn't see that in them, and it didn't really excite me or attract me to them. It made me less attracted to them because I didn't see any goals, and I wasn't looking for a long relationship with them at all. I was just looking for, a fun time, but those fun times can fuck you up too. And I'm not looking to be, okay, I'm just looking for fun, and then I also adapt to their ways and adapt to their lack of ambition, and I go with them, and like I pretty much acquire their attitude of not caring, and I just personally don't want that. And so I kind of like told them, okay, we should just be friends, because I never want to just distance someone from me completely, because you never know what kind of knowledge they can give you, because obviously I've learned something from them already, and I don't want them to have like a bad feeling toward me because I am not talking to them anymore and that kind of level. And they were pretty decent. They were, oh, I thought we were already homies, and I was like, yep, we are. And I'm pretty sure, I think that when I said that, when I was like, okay, I think we should just be homies, they might have thought that I was like trying to get a serious relationship, but that was never the case. I was never trying to be in a serious relationship. I was just trying to have fun. But in my mind, I'm like, well, I don't want to just have fun with you if you're also not doing anything. I don't really know if that makes any sense to anyone else, but in my mind, I'm just like, if you don't have a goal for next week, and I literally mean next week, what are your goals for next week? What is your mindset on? I want to do this, because I already have my goals for next week. I have my goals for tomorrow, and I want to achieve those, and I don't want to be let down, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to be hear your goals, and then I'm like, okay, so, and then I call you the next day, I'm like, oh my god, so you just told me about all your goals, and I'm just wanting to hit you up and be like, what did you accomplish today? Because even if you didn't accomplish all of them, that's reasonable. Sometimes that just doesn't happen. But then I call you and I'm like, okay, so what did you accomplish today? I'm really excited for your growth. I'm really excited for your success. And then you tell me you did nothing all day. I'm like, oh, okay, did something happen? Did someone die in the family? Did you have like a real bad depression moment? Did you have like a really bad down phase? And then they just hit you with no, I just didn't feel like it. And the first day you're like, okay, I mean, sometimes I don't feel like doing the things that I said I was going to accomplish. Some people aren't the same as me. That's fine. I'm totally okay with that. And then you keep talking to them, and they keep telling you the same things that they're wanting to do, but you never hear them telling you what they did. And then it makes you just have to step back, and you're like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be talking to you anymore. Maybe I shouldn't even necessarily be friends with you anymore. I feel like I don't really have any friends. I feel like I have acquaintances that I appreciate and I respect, but I don't have anyone on the same activating level. Like, no one I know is also doing or trying to do the things they set goals for themselves. And maybe that's because the people that are setting goals for themselves and are actively doing things are too busy. And I'm totally fine with that. 'Cause like, if you're too busy because you're succeeding, I fucking applaud you wholeheartedly. But if you're just sitting at home with zero actual concrete excuse for not going for your goals beyond, I didn't feel like it, it just really has me stepping back and be like, well, maybe I don't feel like having you in my life anymore. And when I say stuff like that, like, oh, I don't feel like having you in my life anymore, I don't feel like we should be friends anymore, it makes me like feel kind of like bitchy. But I'm like, well, I need to be bitchy in order for myself to succeed, and they shouldn't make me feel bad about allowing myself to grow, because that makes it even worse, because it makes me like, well, why am I feeling bad for growing? Why am I feeling bad for leaving someone behind? I'm not necessarily leaving them behind, I'm leaving them where they were already, and I'm just walking away, and they just didn't walk with me. I walked up the stairs and they stayed down, and that's totally fine if that's where you at in your growth, and I will allow you to be in your growth, but I'm not going to sit there and wait for you on that step. And that's how I feel. And I like if they turned out to be like, oh, Elizabeth, I did this, and now I'm doing some dope ass shit, and I just really want to experience this with you. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'll experience that shit with you. Go ahead. But at the same time, I'll be like 2 steps behind, and I'm like 2 steps like forward, and be like, I mean, I'll experience this moment with you, but I don't know if this moment is going to last beyond this moment. You know, you feel me? Like, I don't know if you're going to just continue to grow, or you're looking for validation from me because you feel like this is what I want. Like, I don't want for you nothing you don't want for yourself. Like, ever. And that's just where I am at the moment. So, yeah. That's another video for the Me Project. Make sure you comment down below how you feel if you've ever been in this kind of situation. I don't think I've ever said it in any of the Me Project videos. I think I've just talked and it was like, yeah, that's it, and just like ended the video. But definitely let me know if you've ever been in this kind of situation or you've had these experiences, because it makes me feel like normal. It makes me feel like human and less sad about the choices I make, you know? Like I said before, like the idea of like being sad because you're feeling this way, but multiple people feel that way. And so I just definitely want to hear that from y'all. And make sure you subscribe and like this video. And if you want to favorite that shit, that's even better. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.